Hello and welcome back to Inkulinati. If you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description to the Steam store page. Add it to your wishlist if you want, and we also have a link to the Kickstarter as well if you'd like to back it. Anyway, here we are once again. Now, here's the thing. In the previous episode, we did unlock the snail enemy, and we're going to be playing with Hildegard this time around. This is basically the only hero that I have not played with so far, and we're going to be playing against the Master, because we haven't played against the Master yet, and what I'm actually going to be doing is changing my difficulty level, because I believe someone actually mentioned that the game is too easy. Okay, so now here's the thing. This is the demo. The demo is going to be easier than the full game because obviously it is a showcase of what the game is all about. It's basically trying to show you, hey, this is what we do, and we can always change, how things are in the full development of the game. So just bear that in mind. It's just the way that game development goes sometimes where, the demo is going to be a little bit easier than the main version. Anyway, there are other difficulty settings as well, by the way, so it's not like I'm playing on the hardest difficulty and still able to win extremely easily. So, should we play on the hardest difficulty and see how badly I get murdered? Sure, why not? Alright, so here we go. Wait a minute, did it? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, yes, I'm on the right map, right? Because I thought to myself that I selected the wrong map for a second, but as you can see, the Master is on the second level. Interesting. Okay, so a Master. What? It's 15 ink. It's 15 ink. I can't believe it. Okay, so if this guy gets to the enemy, it is going to literally kill it instantly. Okay, let's have a fun time with this. So I'm gonna go and place the snail here. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. And technically, I could push it. I could push the snail if I wanted to, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm literally just gonna push. Oh wow, yes, I only have 7 HP. Bear that in mind, because we're playing on a higher difficulty, so our HP is so extremely low. Also, bear in mind that the enemy has a massive amount of ink now, because I do have the game on the highest difficulty level. So if you want to see me fail, this is probably the episode to watch. Because I don't think I'm going to be in a very good position to achieve a victory here, especially against the Master. I feel like the Master has, in my opinion, has very, very good units, because on the one hand, the units are 5 ink, and if we start with 15 ink, then it's able to summon, 3 units, because obviously 3 by 5 is 15. So anyway, we're gonna go. I actually wonder whether I should go upstairs. Not entirely sure. I mean, I might want to go over here, and then we can go up the ladder that way. I think that might be the way to go, because they're going to be kind of scared of the snail. I mean, come on, they've got to be pretty scared of the snail. I mean, it's going to be pretty difficult for them to do something against us. But anyway, I'm just going to move Hildegard a little bit over, just because the apocalypse is going to be coming relatively soon. And can I do a smack on some? Oh, I can do a heal. Ah, okay. So I can't actually do a heal right now, unfortunately. So this guy's going to come along. I would like to do a heal in the next turn, but I don't know whether I have enough range for that. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, chapter 3 already. Pretty interesting. Okay, eat the beast or an obstacle next to you with devour, or hide. It will be tough to damage you with weapons. Or I can push this. Theoretically, what I could do is move this way, couldn't I? I'm actually not sure. No, I don't think so. I could probably push myself. I could probably push the snail, and then the snail would go all the way over here, which might actually makes sense. So let me try to do that. Oh, I can't do it. I'm too far away. That is indeed a bit of an issue. Okay, what about if I move myself to the right once again? There we go. And then I heal the snail. Boom. All right. And now Now what's going to happen is they can't actually hit my main character. Well, they can like that, obviously, with the slinger and everything. But before, they couldn't really do anything about it. So let's have a look here. Devour. Boom. Are you serious? That's what it's able to do? That is actually crazy. Well, I think I'm dead. Yeah. There you go. I kind of thought that would probably end up that way. But that's the point. That's the hardest difficulty. So those of you that said, "Hey, it's too easy," nah, not really. You know, it's because I was playing on normal difficulty, and generally the master is quite a strong character. But obviously, as I've said, it's a demo. There are going to be various changes that will be made. Anyway, exploding head. The master was granted a new unit and can now draw an exploding head. Oh, that's very good. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I was actually playing on the vast glade there. I think I was playing on a different. I think I was playing on prologue. So I'm going to play with Hildegard again, and we're going to be playing against Godfrey because I think Godfrey is a little bit easier, and we're going to play on hard difficulty this time around. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so instead of starting with 25 ink, the enemy starts with 20, and we start with 15. So this time around, I'm probably not going to be summoning the snail. Even though the snail is actually really, really fun, it is probably going to be a little bit too slow for doing what I need to do. So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to summon a spearman, and we're going to summon another spearman as well, because getting ink is really, really important. And I think that if you don't go for the ink stains almost immediately, you're going to be starving yourself out of ink. And I think it's pretty important. I think it is pretty important. So let's see if we can do that, because being able to have the ink to summon units, that's basically half the battle, you know? That's basically half the battle. So we've got to be a bit careful about that. And being starved out of ink, and obviously being outnumbered as well, is really not a good idea. So we've gotten the ink from those places, and now we can start to move forward a little bit. And I got to be a bit careful here as well, because I think I'm going to pray with this guy. And okay, he's going to go there. Yeah, that is to be expected. Okay, so we're going to move here. And bottoms up, the beast exposed to the sight of your buttocks will receive 2 points of damage, and due to shock and disgust will abandon any further action in this chapter. That is actually crazy good. Alright, so yeah, anyway, I'm going to be attacking here, and we'll try to do 5 damage, if at all possible. There we go, nice. Okay, we actually did 5 damage, can't believe it. And this guy can't actually attack us unless he moves really up. There we go. He's actually going to be attacking us. Okay, that's going to be kind of harsh. I think what I'll do is I will spawn a bishop cat. And then I'll actually move the bishop cat over. Yeah, so the bishop cat can heal allied beasts. It can also increase their attack strength. Anyone who dares to attack a cat bishop automatically becomes a heretic. And the cat bishop inflicts much higher damage upon heretics. Ooh, very nice. Okay, so what I will do is I will shift the cat bishop to the right. And what is going to happen now... Oh, that's bad. You know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to shift this to the left, because what can happen now is that the dog knight or warrior or whatever it's called is going to be coming over and going here, because I didn't want to slot him in right next to my hero, because otherwise that's going to cause a lot of damage. Yeah, as you can see, he couldn't do anything there. If that was a spearman, he would have attacked me straight up. Okay, this is definitely going to be much more difficult than the previous... Well, than the previous episode, shall we say. Not the previous battle. I don't think you can get more difficult than that one. But anyway, I'm going to continue moving over here with Wulfric. And I'll stay around about here. And we're going to do... Well, nothing much, actually. I could push this. But that doesn't really make much sense, does it? Yeah, maybe it does. Let's just push it a little bit, because I don't really want to have someone explode that and then potentially kill me. So, wow, 7 damage. Did you see that? Okay, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, I'm going to move over here, and we're going to do a little bit of damage. Nice, 5 damage. Very good. Okay, bear in mind this guy is also a spearman, so he will probably... Oh, no, never mind. He's actually going to fight Wulfric. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so the cat bishop. I wonder... Heals the selected ally within a certain distance, except your hero. So it cannot heal the hero. Interesting. Okay, very good to know that. And I guess what I'll do is I'll go up here, and we will heal this guy. There we go. So he's back up to full HP now, which is great. And the archer is going to be moving, of course. Okay, so now let's actually have a look here. Can I... Yes. Yes. That's exactly what I was looking for. Fantastic. All right, so now let's heal. I'm very happy that I actually have a healing character. I mean, she needs to have some kind of survivability mechanic because otherwise she's just going to die really, really quickly with her lower HP pool. And I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, so yeah, now we are going to end the turn. And I'm pretty happy with that turn. Now, the Donkey Bard is going to come over. I'm not entirely sure what the Donkey Bard is going to do. But I got to be careful about the apocalypse as well. The apocalypse is going to be coming. It just really depends on how soon, really. Okay, so let's move over here. And I will then be doing an attack on this guy. There you go. Eliminate him. Nice. And then the Donkey Bard is going to be attacking the cat. Okay. Oh, you probably don't want to do that, sir. Yes, you probably don't want to do that. Oh, nice damage. Okay, yep, we're taking a little bit of a smack there. That's absolutely fine. Ooh, I was hoping that he wouldn't spawn anything there because I was actually going to try and move my cat bishop over there in the next turn, potentially. Okay, so he's actually spawned something right about there, which is really not very good for him. But I've got to be a bit careful now as well because we do have the Donkey Bard coming in. This might be a bit problematic. Okay, so let me actually just take a look. I could... Aha, I could push this over there, and then that's going to explode for how much damage? Only 4 damage. That's not that good. I could do some more damage here. Yeah, I guess I could actually... Could I do damage to him? No, I can't do damage to him. Okay, so I... okay, yeah, why not? I guess I'll just do damage to this guy. Nice, 6 damage. Very good. Gonna just try and eliminate the archer because he could be quite powerful against our main character. Okay, so this guy's gonna move back, I think. I could move him over there so that this guy walks into the apocalypse. Yeah, let's do that. And let's now do an attack. Oh, what? What? Did you see that? Oh, yeah, it's because the accuracy has been reduced. Do you see that? That's what the accuracy does. It makes the little arrow go extremely fast. Wow, that's very, very difficult to do. All right, so anyway, this is going to be kind of interesting. The cat bishop does not have a huge amount of attack. It has about 4, so it might very well be that I will be unable to really do anything here. Let's try it, though. Oh no, it seems like I am able to. Okay, not too bad. It's because we were able to do so much damage with our previous attack, which is great. Alright, so this guy's going to be moving now. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to be healing myself. But I also want to summon something. So let me summon a rabbit archer, I guess? Summon... oh, I can't actually do that because... Oh, I could summon it up there. Yeah, okay, I'll summon it up there. Okay, we got to be really careful here because if I wait too long, I will get murdered by the apocalypse. But thankfully I have another turn, I think, before I actually need to move super far. So I should be okay to kind of keep myself there. Oh, look at this. Oh, wait a minute. I can actually heal myself again. Ooh. Now that is actually kind of awesome. Okay, I guess I'll heal this rabbit over here so it make sure it doesn't die. And I could shift myself over here to the underneath the ladder, but I'm a bit worried about doing that because the Donkey Bard could then easily do 5 damage, and then the sword-wielding dog could also deal 7 damage, which is just not going to happen. So I will just end the turn, and we'll just move on. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so this is going to be interesting here. Alright, well, it actually seems as though we're going to be victorious here because, well, I can just move my guy here and then I can just go push and then he's dead. So there you go. I mean, technically, I could, if I wanted to make it more difficult, then I could just attack him. But as you could no doubt tell, we were a little bit close, as you can see. So yeah, that's, I gotta say, I feel like the game has a lot of strategic depth to it. And this is just the demo, and I can't imagine what it would be like with the full game, because I can imagine that there might be 3 levels. You know, there might be 3 levels, there might be even more ink, there might be all kinds of things. Now we can duel on Cluttered Glade. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, and there you go, everything has unlocked in the demo version, and there will be a lot more in the full version. Yeah, I actually, when you quit the game, there is a pop-up, and it says, hey, there's actually a lot of extra stuff that we're planning on adding, and I'll actually show you that in this episode after we're done playing. So, let's see. I'm going to try playing against the Master again, and I'll try playing as Hildegard once more. We'll play on Cluttered Glade, and we'll play on hard difficulty, because Inkulinati, well, the Inkulinati are, in my opinion, quite difficult on that difficulty. I think it's going to be maybe almost impossible to win because you just have such low HP. I think in general it would be a lot easier to win on that difficulty with Godfrey, because Godfrey has much more HP, so that might very well be the case. Maybe, actually, you know what? Let's play on Inkulinati difficulty with Godfrey against the Master, because we haven't actually yet used the powerful version of a dog swordsman. Should be pretty fun. So let's try that out. And shall we try 3 chapters to Apocalypse? I mean, that's going to be way too short, isn't it? I feel like that's going to be way too short. Let's make it 8. Let's make it 8, because I think the main reason why I'm actually achieving victory right now is for the pure fact that I'm able to push them into Apocalypse. But being able to survive until that long, especially with Hildegard, was basically the main challenge in the previous battle. Alright. So, Mighty Dog, a powerful version of a dog swordsman. The rumor has it he can take down a rabbit in 1 hit. The force of his attack pushes his victims away should they survive in the first place. Okay, I will be summoning one of these. Because I have 15 ink, I might as well use it. This guy has 25 HP. What a crazy guy. Yeah, he's going to be insane. Okay, so I'm going to move him over to the right so that we can get onto that ink stain. And then, well, I guess I'll just end the turn. So now I can't push the guy into Apocalypse until turn 8. And even then, Apocalypse is going to be appearing at that moment. So it is not going to be deadly yet. So that's going to be kind of interesting to see. Now bear in mind that this is very, very cluttered. And there are no alternate pathways. So this is going to be interesting. I guess I'll move over there. Can I attack from here? No, of course not, because I've gone way too far. Okay, so it could very well be that these guys are going to absolutely murder me in every single way. I don't even know what to do right now. I mean, I guess what I could do is shift right. And I will do that, just because then I have a little bit of an obstacle in between me and the opponent. And these guys are Fancy Hat Freaks. Attacks with his screams, heals, and blesses 3 beasts at once. Okay, well, that's good to know. Okay, so technically I can smack things as well, so I can smack something like this if I want to, and I can shift things to the left as well, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to gain some additional ink. Okay, there we go. Now, what can I do here? I can push this thing. Double pushing attack. Simultaneously inflict damage and push both adjacent beasts. Okay, that might be kind of good, actually. Let's do that. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to do. Now, the reason why I wanted to do that is so that my main guy here can basically be in a position so that he can do massive damage to the various people that are in the area. So what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to be putting a dog spearman round about here. I was actually thinking about a dog archer, but I feel like a dog archer in this position would probably not be that good, because if they decide to travel all the way past all of these obstacles, they're going to be right at the edge here, and the archer will not be able to attack. So obviously that is a bit of an issue. So I'm going to end the turn. And we'll see what we can do in the next chapter here. Because I'm just waiting for these guys to basically get close to me so that my massively powerful guy can do massive damage with his double pushing attack. Okay, there we go. And I mean, there's limited space on this level, which I think is the main reason why we're actually able to have a decent shot here. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, so I'm actually just going to push him. Goodbye. Yeah, there we go. That was the main reason, you see. That was the main reason why we were able to do that. Because it was a cluttered level, we were able to utilize our pushing mechanics so much easier. So what do you say we play on the hardest difficulty on the vast glade, because that was the one that we actually had problems with before, and we will make Apocalypse 10 chapters until it appears. And our starting ink points will be, oh, you can actually go all the way up to 30. So we're going to go up to all the way up to 30, and we'll see how it goes at the maximum level. Yes, let's do it. All right. So let's do this. Okay, so first off, once again, what we're going to do is just classic, you know, spawning some things in the area just to make the most of the ink. I personally feel like the spearmen are probably going to be the go-to unit for the most part because they can utilize their ability to strike a little bit further away than most. The dog swordsman, however, is actually quite good because, as you can see, it has a shield. So we probably want to use the dog swordsman a little bit as well. But I do have 18 ink remaining, so it might make sense for me to get a mighty dog as well. So let's get the mighty dog, and then I will have 3 ink remaining. And I think I probably want to move the mighty dog over. So let's just shift it over 1. There we go. All right, pretty happy with that. Now, of course, this one's going to be a little bit more difficult because we're going to have a much harder time getting over to the master because there aren't as many cluttered objects in the area. And of course, because I am playing on the hardest difficulty, Godric, no, not Godric, that's our powerful swordsman. No, Godfrey is pretty weak right now. He only has 15 HP. Bear in mind that if you were to play with Hildegard, you would have 7. Yeah, so you basically die in 1 hit. So it really depends also what you want to be playing as. So if you want to play with, you know, a particular hero, then it obviously does determine the difficulty of the game as well. So we're just going to be moving over there. I'm just going to try and monopolize as much of the ink on the level as I possibly can. And yeah, there's an ink stain right there, but unfortunately I won't be able to get it right now. So I guess I will just move over. And let me see. I could do a push. Don't really want to do that. I'll just do pray, I guess. What is that? Oh yeah, that's the floating head thing that does massive damage, as you can no doubt see. Yeah. Flying Freak, a hideous beast. It torments its enemies with screams, breathes fire, and explodes upon death. Oh dear. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to travel... I mean, I kind of wanted to go this way. So I guess I'm going to do that. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll just end the turn. And I think Godfrey can pretty much survive for quite some time. We're going to be moving us over. We're going to use a similar technique to what we did last time, where I will have a dog spearman around about here, just in case someone decides to move past us, and then we'll push him. And can I do any damage with smack right now? I can do 4 damage, but this thing will not be destroyed unless it's 5, so I won't be doing anything with that. All right. Gotta say, I'm a bit afraid of the master right here, because he does have so many good units, and they're pretty cheap as well. That's the main thing. Being able to increase their accuracy too is very, very powerful, because it's going to be much easier for them to select the damage that they want to get. You know what I mean? Okay, so they're not really going to be able to do too much to my powerful swordsman up here. So that's something that I'm very happy about. to be honest. Okay, so let's see if I can maybe do some damage here. Ooh, nice. 6 damage. I wanted a little bit more than that. Heresy. The bishops will remember. Okay, so apparently heresy is also applied when attacking the enemy hat freaks. Yes. Okay, so let's move over here. And I will be doing a double pushing attack. Okay, that actually did some damage. That actually did some damage to the master. That's pretty good. Okay, so this guy's going to be... Oh, massive damage. Wow. Okay, that was actually much more damage than I anticipated. But yeah, that's kind of insane. All right, so what we're going to do is I can summon someone. So I think what I'm going to do is I will summon a swordsman up there. And we're going to go to the ink stain, because look at that ink stain over there. That's pretty good, but obviously I won't be able to do that just yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this guy to the left, and I'm going to end my turn. And then I'm going to use my spearman to push this guy off the ledge. There we go. So that's the strategy that I'm using for defense at the moment. Hopefully that strategy is going to be working for us quite nicely. And hopefully what I will be able to do is go up to the master in just a second with Godric and murder it, basically. Murder it with my wonderful polearm looking weapon. That sounds like a fun idea. So let's see if I can actually do that. Because I won't be able to push him off, because pushing is going to only push him one tile away. So let's have a look. I think I should be able to do this. He's only got 9 damage, unfortunately, it seems, Godric. So, do you think I could kill this? Maybe? No, I can't kill that. But if I can do damage, if I can do massive damage to it, it might actually make sense, but no, I don't want to skip my turn, thank you very much. I want to go over here, thank you. Okay, so let's go over there. And I could do pray, but that's not really going to work. Okay, let's do this. Nice. Okay. Oh, yeah, and we actually pushed him as a result of the attack as well. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Okay, we're probably going to end up dying from the flying head thing, but I don't really mind about that so much. Let's move our spearman over here, and we'll do a little attack on this guy. Nice. 5 damage. That's exactly what we wanted. That was the maximum damage we could actually do at that point. Now, we're probably going to take some damage from the explosion. Yep, we did. But thankfully, this guy also took damage from the explosion, which is exactly what we wanted. So what I'm going to do now is I'm thinking we're probably going to move down here so that we get on the ink stain. And then we're just going to attack. Any old how. Don't really need to worry about how we attack here. And this head thing is going to kill... Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I knew that was going to happen, so that's all right. Nothing to worry about there. And now I'm not sure. Now I'm not sure what we should do, because I'm actually just going to end. I'm just going to end the turn. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done here. I don't think I can actually win at this point. Now, I actually wonder, if I had not summoned the powerful swordsman, I could have summoned, for the cost of that, 2 and, well, technically, almost 3 units in comparison to what we currently have on the field. So, that's generally something that we probably want to take into account. Okay, I'm going to actually pray here. And then we will be summoning something else in just a second. Gonna summon an archer, I think. I don't know. The archer is not. The archer is not that powerful. I think the spearman could be much better. So let's go for the spearman. It's much more versatile. I think that's the main reason why I like the spearman quite a lot. Because you're able to attack from farther away, and you can do quite some cool things. Okay, so I actually have smack and strike that I can use. I'm going to be using strike here, and this is probably maybe going to almost kill the guy. Boom. There we go. Yeah, almost dead. As you can see, he's actually only got 2 HP now because of the exploding exploding caskets or whatever nearby. So that was pretty good. And I'm thinking we're probably just going to end the turn now. This flying head thing's probably going to... Yeah. Probably going to kill. Yeah. We have so many of these things attacking us now that I think we're probably dead. And you can see the sheer cheapness of the Master's units are the main reason, I think, why he's able to summon so many. How many does he actually have to spend to summon those guys? I'm actually not sure. But also, having control of the ink stains on the field is extremely important, and I obviously didn't really do that much. So, I think that's also a reason why we're having difficulties. So, let me see. What can I do? Well, not much. Not much. Spear Piercer, attack 2 beasts in a single line, and I can just attack, which is obviously not exactly great. So I could attack from here, and I guess I will do that. 1 damage. Yeah, I did not need that. I did not need that. That's where the skill portion comes in, and that's obviously where the increased accuracy comes in as well. And there's the Slinger, just being annoying as usual, doing some damage here and there. Alright, so technically I can smack this guy. I can smack this guy, actually. Okay, let's just smack up there. A little bit of damage. Not much. And we could... If we shift left, that's not really going to do anything. If we shift right, that's also not really going to do anything. I think we're probably dead at this point. And that's the thing. I think that what I should have done was summon more units, and if I summon more units, then I'd be able to have more control over the ink stains on the battlefield, and that would enable me to summon more and more guys, and that would give me the victory. But we haven't actually been successful against the Master. Only that one time where we were able to push him off, pretty much. That was the only time. And before we go, just before we go, you want to take a look at this. Thank you for playing the demo. In the full version, you will create your own character, experience the death of the Master, meet more creatures, fill the pages of the bestiary, build your own army, vanquish medieval legends and death itself, and become the Grand Master of Inkulinati. Sounds great. I can't wait. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.